Hey, Bruce Cook, and this video is gonna be yet another review of a Carolina Reaper. But what makes this one special, as opposed to all the ones I've done in the past, is this will be the first time I will get to eat one of my own Reapers that I grew myself. Sadly, the majority of those Reaper plants that I featured in many of my garden or super hot pepper plant update videos during the summer. All those Reaper plants, nothing was producing before. I mean, it was getting a little too late, and I could only bring in so many plants indoors, and there was other certain varieties that I favored to bring in, like the chocolate bootlas and the primotales. And I only ended up bringing like 2 Reaper plants, and 2 or 3 Reaper plants, and unfortunately I had an infestation of aphids. I did spray down my plants when I first brought them inside with neem oil, and I did not maintenance them again with neem oil for like the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and I lost a lot of leaves on my plants. They were dropping off left and right. I probably lost close to half the leaves on all my plants, and then I finally took a close look and realized there was tens of thousands of aphids on the underside of my leaves and on the top of my leaves, chewing away. And unfortunately, a lot of the I can't find any flowers. Like, most of the flowers have died off on my plants, and I was lucky that a couple Reaper peppers were already growing. So this is going to be one of those 2. The other Reaper pepper is not ripe yet, but it is like the size of a baby grape. It's not even going to be worth. I don't even know if it's even worth eating or, throwing into hot sauce. It's so small, it's not even funny. But this one's almost the size of an average Reaper. This one turned out pretty good. I don't know. I think on video this looks like it's got a orange tint to it. This is, if you've seen it in person, this pepper is actually red. I've been waiting for this to fully ripen. So I'm gonna eat this and give you my thoughts. How I think it tastes compared to the many other Reapers I've had grown by other people. If it tastes any different, if of course the heat is any different on average. The heat on the peppers can vary. So this one don't quite have one of those little infamous tails sticking out, but not all Reapers are always gonna grow those little tails. But this thing looks like a very gorgeous little pepper, very healthy pepper. It's nice and pimply. It's really hard as a freshly picked pepper off the plant should be. It is a very beautiful pepper. So I'll give you a little spin just so you can see what it looks like from all sides. So I just picked this not even 3 minutes ago when I was prepping to make this video. I did have a small sandwich before I got everything set up for lunch, and probably about a little more than a half a glass of milk just to prep my stomach. Even with my tolerance, my stomach is still weak to these things. I can't eat these super hot peppers without prepping my stomach first. Some people get a tolerance where they can eat these things on an empty stomach and not suffer too much or have hardly any discomfort at all. I still have to have something in my stomach. So, but we're gonna try this out and let you know what I think. I'm gonna be cutting this in half first, just to see what it's gonna look like on the inside. So I got a little plate. I'm just gonna cut this in half. It's out of the frame, but you'll see it's the same pepper. All right, that is cut in half. Oh, that certainly smells like a Reaper. I guess you're not gonna be able to see the entire inside of the one half. Looks like part of the skin is blocking it. Not on this one, the other one. But looks like 1 seed in there. But it looks good inside. I can't tell if I can see how oily it is. I'm gonna have to use both my hands. I just rinse these off so they're a little slippery. Not super oily. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There's a little bit of oil in that one, and then here's the other half. There's part of the skin. I guess I didn't cut it perfect, but there's part of the skin covering the top. I got this camera on reverse mode so I can see what I'm doing. I'm using my tablet, but let me see. I mean, there's a little bit of oil in there, so I'm not sure how. I'm trying to get this in to focus, but anyways, we're gonna eat these two halves and let you know what I think. So here we go. Tastes like a Reaper, of course. The heat's definitely kicking in. Alright, that's swallowed. Right now it's like a 1.5 out of 10. It's not at 2 yet. It tastes identical to all the other Reapers that I've eaten, so. But I'm going to focus on the heat right now. I don't know how to pick up floral. Yeah, the heat's at a 2, rising. I almost think it feels like my eyes are glossy. It's pretty hot. I didn't have anything spicy on my sandwich that I ate. Just because I wasn't sure if because I always dump Reaper products all over all my food, every one of my meals. I just didn't know how my stomach would react to eating a whole Reaper by itself, plus having capsaicin from sauces and powders. Heat's at a 3 for me. Right now, it's still rising. I do got my fan on my desk blowing at me, going in my mouth, making it hotter, so I just pointed that away. That doesn't help. Underside of my tongue. That's normal. That's the main spot that gets most of the heat for most peppers I eat. It's underside of my tongue, a little bit on the sides of both sides of my tongue, nothing on top of my tongue. It's of course hitting my throat. It's not too bad though. Still at a 3. It hasn't risen since. Oh, my nose is running. See if I can catch it real quick. I know I got a paper towel. And it had me tearing up a little bit. I can see from the camera's view, my eyes are glossy. Still at a 3, hasn't gone up anymore. We'll see if I get like a higher wave heat coming. Happens sometimes. We're at a steady 3 right now. Mainly just on the underside side of my tongue. The heat in my throat has died down a little bit. I am getting a little bit of chest burn. Nothing in my stomach right now. Sides of my tongue are calming down. Underside of my tongue just dropped to a 2. Feels like the overall heat in my mouth is dropping. Didn't give me any hiccups. Usually takes a lot for me to hiccup. I know most of the single pepper eating videos I've done, at least this year, I don't hiccup. I did with the Prima Tally when I ate that by itself, but that's a hot little sucker. And then eating the Prima Tally, Reaper, and Bootla at the same time, that definitely had me hiccuping. The strange thing is, when I ate the one Prima Tally, that had me hiccuping far more intense than when I ate the 3 peppers, the 3 super hots that I did recently, which included a Prima Tally. And somehow I didn't hiccup nearly as much or intense. Heat's still dropping. I'm down to a 1 on the underside of my tongue. Tiny little bit of tingle on my, this is my left side of my mouth. As I said, the camera's on reverse mode. I got nothing on the right side of my tongue. Left side still has a little tingling going on. Nothing in the throat left. There's still like little chest burn, almost like an acid indigestion feeling. Oh, there goes some heat back up in my throat from that burp. But nah, heat's just dropping. Yeah, I can't even get rid of one yet, but still has my eyes watering. Well, yeah, there you have it. I just wanted to make this quick video because it's finally, after 2 seasons, trying to grow reapers. Last year failed just because I got started. I sowed my seeds real late. I believe the real reapers that I sowed, reaper seeds that I sowed last year, I sowed in July, and it was way too late. And this year it was just a series of unfortunate events that happened a few months ago, and that kind of caused a setback on my plants. And it's something I don't want to get into, something that happened at my house. And I kind of wasn't around to maintenance my plants for a short little while. So, and I didn't take that shade cloth down. It was a lesson I had to learn the hard way. But there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll put up another video when I can think of some new ideas. I can't afford any challenges right now. I would do them. I mean, sadly, the only challenge I've done, like official, legitimate challenge, was a tuba-tear, and that was a pathetic fail. I ate all the peanuts and then failed during the afterburn period. But hopefully here in the future I can spare some money to do some of these other intense challenges. I'd love to do them. It's just a lot of times are tough right now. So, but hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.